English Learning Podcast.
Listen, speak, and level up.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Linda.
And I'm Michael. Hey guys, so glad you're here with us today. We've got a really relatable topic to chat about, something we all deal with every single day: daily habits.
Totally right. Habits can be super tiny little things like brushing teeth each morning, or bigger ones such as working out regularly. Today, we're not just casually talking about our daily routines, we're also chatting about what makes a habit good or bad in real life.
And if you're currently prepping for your IELTS speaking test, this topic is super useful practice. We'll share real-life examples and plenty of practical ideas you can directly use in your exam answers.
Exactly. Honestly speaking, habits shape our lives way more than we actually notice.
That's so true. A lot of people believe big life changes and major decisions lead to success, but in fact, it's all those small, repeated daily actions that make the biggest difference.
I couldn't agree more. Simple little things like making your bed after waking up, drinking enough water, or reading for a short while every day will slowly bring positive changes over time.
Bad habits work in the same way too. They sneak up on us quietly. For instance, endlessly scrolling through social media might seem harmless at first, but it can slowly mess up your sleep, lower your focus, and even drag down your daily work efficiency.
That happens to so many people. So today we're going to talk openly about our own daily habits, the bad routines we're trying to get rid of, and easy ways to build healthier daily lifestyles.
Meanwhile, you can also pick up practical vocabulary and natural spoken expressions to polish your IELTS speaking skills.
All right, let's start with our personal daily habits. Michael, would you say you've got quite a few fixed habits?
Definitely I do. Some are pretty good, while others I'm still trying to fix. I stick to getting up early and reading for half an hour every day, which is really nice. But I still reach for my phone the moment I open my eyes, and I've been trying hard to break this habit lately.
I totally get that. It's such a common bad habit these days. Personally, I like starting my day with a short meditation. It helps me calm down and stay focused for the whole day.
That sounds really nice. I've tried meditating before, but I always end up getting distracted easily. How long do you usually meditate every time?
Just around 10 minutes. It's short, but I keep it going every single day. Consistency is the secret to forming a good habit. You don't need to spend hours on it.
I see your point. A good habit doesn't have to be difficult or complicated. It just needs to bring real benefits to your life, little by little.
Precisely. Speaking of small, healthy habits, I always drink a full glass of water right before breakfast. It's such a simple move, yet it really boosts my energy in the morning.
I really need to start doing that. More often than not, I even forget to drink water until it's late afternoon.
You definitely should change that habit.
One habit I'm really proud of is going for a walk after dinner every evening. I started this habit when I was feeling really stressed out, and it surprisingly helps me clear my mind and relax.
That's such a wonderful, healthy routine. A lot of people overlook walking. Many think exercise has to be intense and tiring, but a casual daily walk can easily lift your mood.
Yep, and it also gives me a proper break from all electronic screens.
That's really important. Most people nowadays spend far too much time staring at screens because of work and social media.
Tell me about it. Sometimes I check my phone screen time, and I'm totally shocked by how long I've wasted online.
Same here. Once I realized I'd spent nearly 3 hours watching short videos without even noticing the time passing by.
Everyone has been there. Social media platforms are actually designed to keep us scrolling nonstop.
That's why we need to form conscious daily habits instead of letting ourselves follow lazy instincts all day long.
Good call. By the way, do you have any unique little habits that others might not have?
Hmm, I do actually. Before going to bed every night, I always lay out my clothes and pack my bag ready for the next day.
Wow, you're so well organized.
It saves me plenty of rushing time in the morning and keeps me from feeling anxious.
I really need to learn this from you. My mornings are always in a total mess.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I waste 10 whole minutes just looking for my keys everywhere.
That must feel so annoying.
It really is. This is exactly how habits work. Good habits make life easier and smoother, while bad habits slowly cause all kinds of tiny troubles.
Do you think our living habits are largely influenced by our family?
Absolutely. Most of our earliest living habits are picked up from our parents when we were little kids.
I feel the same way. My parents are quite strict with daily schedules. We had fixed meal times, study time, and regular bedtime when I was young.
My family was pretty similar too. My dad always got up early even on weekends. I thought it was really weird when I was a child.
How do you feel about it now?
Now, I totally understand him. He loved enjoying a quiet, slow morning before busy daily stuff kicked in.
That's such a nice way to start a day.
What about your childhood habits? Do you have any unforgettable ones?
Sure, I used to read storybooks every night before sleeping. My mom always encouraged me to read more rather than watching TV for hours.
That's such a great habit to develop at a young age.
I'm really thankful for that because reading greatly enriched my vocabulary and widened my imagination.
Childhood habits really stick with us for our whole lives.
No doubt about it. Even now, reading before bed still helps me wind down and fall asleep easier.
I had a totally different little habit back then.
What was it?
I used to bite my nails whenever I felt nervous or upset.
Oh no! Did you finally get rid of this habit?
I did in the end, but it took me several long years.
It really proves how tough it is to shake off old bad habits.
Especially those habits closely connected with our emotions, like stress and anxiety.
This is also a great point you can mention in IELTS speaking. You can talk about emotion-related habits instead of only talking about simple daily routines.
Right. Some people tend to eat more when feeling stressed, while others stay totally quiet when they feel anxious.
Or some people just go online shopping casually whenever they feel bored.
That's super common as well. Let's talk in a broader way. In your opinion, what exactly counts as a good habit?
Well, firstly, it has to be beneficial to our physical health, mental state, or self-improvement. Things like working out regularly, keeping reading, and practicing mindfulness all fit perfectly.
I totally agree. Besides, a good habit has to be easy to stick to in the long run. It should be realistic and won't make you feel worn out.
Sustainability matters a lot. Another thing is that we can use good habits to replace bad ones. For example, if you want to cut down bedtime screen time, you can pick up reading books instead.
That's such a smart way to make changes. Speaking of bad habits, What's one routine you're trying to change recently?
I often put things off until the last minute, which is classic procrastination. Now I make daily to-do lists little by little to correct this problem.
I have the exact same issue. I've been trying the 2-minute rule lately. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to finish, I do it right away without hesitation. It works surprisingly well.
That's such a practical trick. Small daily changes will surely bring big improvements sooner or later.
Definitely. You can also use this idea in your IELTS speaking answers. It sounds natural and logical.
Exactly. Examiners love hearing sincere and thoughtful answers like this.
I also find that good habits always bring extra positive benefits.
What do you mean by that?
For example, keeping regular exercise helps me sleep better. Better sleep gives me more energy, and more energy makes me more efficient at work and study.
That makes perfect sense. All good daily habits are closely linked with each other.
Sadly, bad habits form a negative cycle in the exact same way.
Yep, staying up late makes you tired the next day. Then you skip exercise and end up feeling totally unmotivated all day long.
It's really a vicious cycle.
Apart from personal well-being, I think good habits can also help us get along better with others.
That's an interesting view. Could you give us some simple examples?
Of course, being a good listener, arriving on time, and learning to express thanks properly are all great social habits that can strengthen our relationships.
I've never thought about it this way before. Most people only regard habits as personal daily routines, but social habits are equally important.
They really are. Now let's move on to daily schedules. How do you arrange your day to keep good habits going?
I stick to a fixed morning routine. I get up, drink some warm water, do some reading, and take a short walk outside. A nice start in the morning always sets a good tone for the whole day.
I do similar things, and I also keep a daily journal. Writing down my feelings and daily goals keeps me focused all day long.
Sounds great. Do you ever feel it hard to keep these routines going?
Of course I do. Life always gets busy and messy sometimes, but I think we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves. Missing one day doesn't mean we fail. It's all part of the process.
That's the right attitude. Forming habits focuses on long-term persistence rather than being perfect every single day. In IELTS speaking, talking about both your progress and difficulties will make your answers sound much more real.
That's a really useful tip. You can also talk about how habits influence your real life, which makes your content richer.
Keeping reading brings me constant new knowledge, and it always makes me feel fulfilled.
Exactly. When we talk about healthy habits, we need to take both physical and mental health into consideration, including balanced diet, proper exercise, and keeping a grateful mind.
I've started planning the next day's tasks the night before recently, and it's such a time-saving habit.
I love doing that too.
It saves me from making random decisions early in the morning.
Totally agree. Otherwise, we always feel confused about where to start our daily work.
I also try my best to avoid multitasking these days.
It's really tough to do in modern life.
It sure is. But I've realized doing several things at the same time actually lowers my work efficiency a lot.
I have the same feeling. Focusing on one single task at a time greatly improves my work quality.
Being able to stay focused has become such a rare skill nowadays.
I couldn't agree more. We get disturbed by all kinds of mobile notifications all the time.
That's why focus-related habits are becoming more and more valuable.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about overlooked healthy living habits. What healthy routines do you think most people easily ignore?
Definitely enough sleep.
100% agree.
People never realize how vital good sleep is. They stay up late working or scrolling videos, thinking it won't cause any harm.
But poor sleep affects nearly everything: our mood, memory, focus, and even our immune system.
That's the truth. Another easily ignored habit is doing simple, stretching exercises.
Especially for office workers who sit in front of desks all day long.
Even just 5 minutes of stretching can effectively ease physical tiredness and muscle tension.
I also think cooking meals at home is a wonderful, healthy habit.
It surely is. Home cooked food is healthier and more cost effective.
What's more, cooking itself is a great way to relax and release pressure.
I feel the same. It's really soothing.
Do you like doing regular exercise in your daily life?
To be honest, it depends on my mood and schedule.
That's quite a genuine answer.
I prefer gentle exercise like yoga, walking, and cycling, but I'm not into high intensity workouts at all.
Me too. The best exercise habit is always the one you can keep doing steadily.
There's no use signing up for expensive gym courses if you give up soon after.
So many people do that every New Year.
Those short lived New Year resolutions.
Right. Everyone is full of energy at first, but the passion fades away in just over a week.
Then gyms become quiet again soon after.
Exactly.
Modern technology has totally changed our daily living habits, hasn't it?
It has brought both good influences and bad ones.
On the bright side, technology makes learning much more convenient. We can learn all kinds of knowledge and foreign languages online anytime we want.
However, it also shortens people's attention span greatly.
That's obvious. A large number of people can no longer stay focused for a long time.
I have this problem too. I just pick up my phone to check one simple message, and 20 minutes have passed before I know it.
This happens to me all the time.
Now, I'm trying to put my phone away completely while I'm working or studying.
That's such a wise choice.
It feels hard at the very beginning, but it truly helps me concentrate better later on.
I recently turned off all unnecessary mobile notifications at night.
Does it work well for you?
It works wonders. I sleep much more peacefully now.
This is such a perfect example of healthy digital living habits.
In modern society, we have to learn to use electronic products in a controlled way.
We really should, or we will end up being controlled by phones and social media instead.
Since today's topic is super fit for IELTS speaking practice, let's share some practical answering tips together.
Great idea.
First off, never give overly short answers in the exam.
That's right. If the examiner asks you about your good habits, don't just reply with a simple yes or no.
You need to explain your habits in detail and add real-life examples.
For example, you can say reading before bed helps you relax and improve your English vocabulary at the same time.
That's a perfect natural answer. Another tip is to talk about both your strengths and weaknesses frankly.
You don't need to pretend to have all perfect habits.
Sincere and real answers always sound more fluent and confident.
Also, remember to use simple linking words naturally in your speech.
These small connecting phrases can make your answers more logical and smooth.
Besides, you can also share your own little life stories related to habits.
Personal stories make your answers more vivid and impressive.
You can talk about how you started keeping exercise habits to relieve exam pressure.
Or talk about how your parents shaped your study habits when you were young.
All these real experiences are great exam materials. Before we wrap up today's talk, let's share some useful advice for people who want to form good habits.
Start with tiny changes first. Never try to change all your bad habits overnight. Just stick to one single good habit steadily at first.
You can also keep a simple record to track your progress. Even small improvements can bring you lots of motivation.
And remember to reflect on your habits regularly. Think about whether this habit is helping you become better and make adjustments in time.
All these methods are really easy to follow. Also keep in mind that suitable habits vary from person to person.
That's true. Don't blindly copy others' daily routines.
Just take your time, try different ways, and enjoy the whole changing process.
A lot of people expect to see instant results from new habits.
But forming good habits always takes plenty of time.
It may take several weeks or even months to get fully used to a new routine.
But once it becomes your unconscious daily habit, your life will become much easier.
That's the most rewarding part of keeping good habits. Honestly speaking, no one can keep perfect habits all the time.
We all slack off sometimes.
The most important thing is to keep making steady progress little by little.
Progress always beats perfection.
I totally love this sentence.
Me too. All right, that's all for our discussion about daily habits today. We hope today's sharing can help you with your IELTS speaking practice as well as your daily life.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Don't forget to like, leave your comments, and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to tell us in the comments section which good habit you're trying to keep recently.
If you're busy preparing for the IELTS test, you can try to answer today's related questions by yourself after listening.
Yes, speak out loud as much as you can. Constant practice is the best way to become more fluent and confident in oral English.
Thank you again for spending your precious time with us today.
See you guys in our next English learning podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!